everyone. Thank you guys for joining us and welcome to our Glamrs live show. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Ayesha and I'm one of the content creators at Glamrs. And today we're going to be talking about a topic that we get so many questions about that we had to address it, and that is summer skincare. And I'm sure everyone is starting to feel it now. It's so hot outside. I've been spending most of my day sitting inside with air conditioning, and I've been feeling myself get really dehydrated. And my skin is even oilier and stickier and really sweatier than normal. I do have oily skin. My skin is oily skin type. So it's even more oily because of the heat and the sun and the humidity outside. So we thought it was the perfect time to get you guys to start talking to you about a summer skincare routine and some great products that you should use for your summer skincare routine. And as usual, we're also going to be answering your questions. I'll try to answer as many as I can. So make sure to put them in the comments below. And we'll pick some of them and try to answer as many as we can, like I said. So just before we get started, I wanted to talk a little bit about skin types, because I think that's something that's really important. So it's about, I'm sure a lot of you guys know that there are 5 main skin types. There's oily skin, which is my skin type. And then there's combination skin, which means you have oily skin around your T-zone and maybe a little bit of dryness around your cheeks. Then there's dry skin type, which you can tell if your skin is dry or feeling really stretched or kind of scaly all the time. That's dry skin. And then there is sensitive skin type, which is if you break out easily, your skin gets a rash easily, you react to products very easily, or maybe you have rosacea or eczema, any of those things, they all contribute to sensitive skin. And then finally, there's normal skin type, which means normal skin type is actually pretty close to combination skin. It means that you have skin that's a little bit oily, a little bit dry sometimes. It's kind of in the middle. And you're one of the lucky people because it means that you don't have excess oil production, but you also don't have any flaky skin or flaky areas on your face. So you are very lucky. We would love to know what your skin type is as well. So you're welcome to put your skin type in the comments below. You can put in your skin type and maybe some issue that you face because of it. And we'll try to answer and help you solve those issues as well while I'm answering questions. So now that you know what those skin types are, I wanted to also talk about how they can change a little bit depending on many things. They can change depending on your age, hormones, the season, time of day. All of these things affects your skin type and the amount of oil that comes out on your face and how dry your skin is as well. So the answer is, if you're wondering, yes, your skin does change over time. Your skin type does change over time, and it's affected by these many factors that I just said. So you might find that in the winter, your skin is normal or combination, but in the summer, it's really oily. And you have that feeling that when you wake up in the morning and you touch your face, you can see the oil on your hands. Or you might find that your skin is very dry in the winter and it's very flaky, and no matter how much moisturizer you put on, you can feel the dryness. And then in the summer, it's a little bit normal. So like I said, it does change over time. That's completely normal. What you need to do is be able to change the products you use and change up your skincare routine depending on the season and depending on how your skin is behaving. And then maybe in winter, give it a little more moisture, and in summer, you can use slightly lighter products and use products that are a little more cooling for your skin. So I just wanted to touch on all of that before I got into the products that I was going to talk about with you. Now, before I start talking about these products that I have, I'm going to answer a few of your questions as well. So we have a question that's come in on YouTube from Ruchi Goel. And she said, hi, can we apply a peel-off mask on skin, and how often should we apply it? So yes, you can absolutely apply a peel-off mask. I would say if you have very sensitive skin, you might want to stay away from peel-off masks because it can irritate your skin. And if you're someone who has quite a lot of facial hair, you might also want to stay away from a peel-off mask, because what it's going to do is, if you're not removing that facial hair, if you're someone who's bleaching it, the peeling off might pull off some of the facial hair on your face, which can be very, very, very painful. I've had friends who've tried it out and they were almost crying. So if you're any of those two things, then you should stay away from them. But peel-off masks are great for cleaning out your pores, especially around your nose. They clean out all of that gunk and dirt and excess oil from your pores. So you can definitely try it. And for how often you should apply it, I would say not more often than once a week for a peel-off mask. What I usually tell people is to use a mask only 2 times a week. Whatever mask it is, whether you're using different types of masks or the same mask, don't use any mask more than 2 times a week. And all the masks in combination as well. So if you're using a clay mask and a peel-off mask, those are your 2 masks for the week. You don't want to put another one on, because it's just ultimately going to confuse your skin. So I hope that answers your question. I'm going to try to scroll through and answer a few more before I start talking about the products that I have. So this one is from another YouTube member. Their username is Sports247, and they're asking the Pond's Super Light Gel Moisturizer or Plum Green Tea Moisturizer, which do you recommend for oily and acne-prone skin? So I haven't tried either of these personally, but it seems like both of these are quite light. If I'm not mistaken, the Plum Green Tea Moisturizer is also a lightweight gel moisturizer. If you have oily, acne-prone skin, I would stick to the lightest moisturizer and make sure that it's water-based or gel-based and not oil-based at all. So you can look at the ingredients in both of these moisturizers and see which one works better for you. So I hope that answers your question. I'm just going to scroll through and answer some more. So this one is from Tanisha Shokeen, and she says, "Hi Ayesha, any DIY for visible open pores on the cheeks and nose?" Hi Tanisha, thank you so much for joining us in this live show. So to answer your question, a really good DIY that you can use for open or visible pores on your cheeks and nose is, my favorite thing to do is apply apple cider vinegar. So what it's gonna do is actually tighten your pores. There's no way to close your pores forever. There's no permanent solution for this, but the apple cider vinegar is an astringent. So what it's going to do is tighten up your skin and close those pores slightly. So ultimately, over time, it's going to give you clearer skin and reduce the appearance of your large pores. So I hope you give that a try. You can just use it as a toner on your face and see how it works for you, and let us know as well. So that being said, I'm going to start talking about a few of the products that I wanted to tell you about. So the first one I don't have with me here because I've actually finished it. But these products that I'm going to talk about are all products that are great for the summertime, especially if you're someone who wants to switch up your skincare routine and figure out which products will be better for you. If you're looking for some lighter products, then these are the ones that are great for you. So the first one is Fab India's Neem Toner. So this is amazing for the summertime. It's so refreshing. It's not drying on your skin at all, but at the same time, it does get rid of excess oil and it shrinks your pores as well. And it actually comes in a really convenient spray bottle. So what you can do is just carry it around in your purse when it's hot out, when we're all able to go outside, obviously. And you can just use it to spray your face whenever your skin is feeling oily, or you can even just take it on a cotton pad and wipe it over your face, and it'll give you that cool sensation and it'll really refresh your skin as well. So it's a really great product for oily combination skin types, even normal skin types in the summer. For drier skin types, you can try the same Fab India toner, but the rose version. And that one should work amazingly for you as well. And it's packaged the same way. It has the spray, so you can just mist it onto your face whenever you need. So the next product that I want to talk about, I'm sure if you guys watch me in these live shows, you've seen me talk about it. It's my like die-hard moisturizer. It is BELIF's Aqua Bomb True Cream Aqua Bomb Moisturizer. I use this every day, twice a day. It's amazing. It's really, really lightweight. I'm going to show you what the texture looks like just a little bit. You can see that it's like this really light kind of gel consistency. It melts into the skin immediately, and it's not oil free. It has very few oils in it, but it is gel based, so it's very easy to apply. And this is great for all skin types. So if you're someone who has dry skin, and in the winter and maybe in the summer it's a little more oily, then you can switch to this moisturizer in the summertime. And if you have oily skin, you can use this moisturizer all year around. I actually use it throughout the year, morning and night. And once I started using this, I could not ever use another one. So this is another one that you can try out. And it's really great because it moisturizes your skin, but it doesn't leave you with that sticky, greasy feeling. Your skin kind of absorbs the moisture really easily. So it works really well. So that was my next product. Before I move on to another product, I'm just going to try to answer a few more questions. So this, I see we have a lot of questions about skincare routine for combination skin. So this one is from Gitanjali Thorat on YouTube, but I see that we have tons of questions about combination skin. So she's asking for a combination skincare routine, meaning a face wash, toner, scrub, moisturizer, sunscreen, serum, everything. She wants to know it all. And I'm sure this will help everyone out there with combination skin. So I'm just going to list it out for you quickly. For a face wash, I would stick to something that's oil-free, like Neutrogena's oil-free face wash. Or even Cetaphil's daily cleanser face wash. It's very, very mild on your skin. And again, it's great for all skin types. You don't have to use it just for combination skin. You can use it if you have sensitive skin, dry skin, oily skin, combination skin. You can use it for all. So that's the Neutrogena oil-free face wash or the Cetaphil daily cleanser. For a toner, I would suggest the Lotus Basil Tone Toner. It has, like the name suggests, it has a cucumber and basil in it. And it's like a very nice lightweight gel toner. So it gets rid of excess oil, but it also hydrates those dry patches that you might have. So that's the toner. For a scrub, I'm a big believer in not using an actual scrub product. I don't have it with me, but when I'm scrubbing my face or exfoliating, I just take a soft towel and wet it and then use that to scrub my face. And I think that works better than anything else. So I would suggest doing that as well. For a sunscreen, I have in my product recommendations here, it's Neutrogena's Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunscreen, and it comes at about 50 SPF. I think I bought this abroad, so it says 55, but it comes in 50 SPF, and it is the best sunscreen that you will ever find. It's really lightweight. It doesn't give you that greasy feeling that sunscreens normally do, that sticky feeling. It doesn't burn your skin. And it has a high protection as well. So if you're someone who burns easily or even doesn't, it's great. And this is, again, my go-to sunscreen. I use it on my face, on my body, wherever needed. It's water resistant for about 80 minutes. So you can put it on for an hour and then reapply it again after an hour. Again, this is great for all skin types, oily, combination, whatever your skin type is. This is definitely a sunscreen that you should check out because, again, this is another product that as soon as I started using it, I couldn't stop. I haven't bought another brand sunscreen since then. So you can check this one out. Since we're talking about sunscreens quickly, I do want to mention that as a part of this summer skincare routine, sunscreen is a must. Even if you're sitting at home, even if we're stuck in this lockdown, the sun's rays are still coming inside, so you do still need to apply a sunscreen no matter what. You don't need to apply a lot of it, and you don't need to keep reapplying it very often, but you should apply it at the beginning of the day, especially if you're going to be sitting outside or near the window, or you have a lot of sun that comes into your house. Do not skip out on the sunscreen. You should definitely apply it and incorporate that into your summer skincare routine. You should incorporate it into your yearly skincare routine, but if you're someone who hasn't been applying it in the winter or any other time of year, summer is the time to start. So you should definitely give that a try. And then finally, for a moisturizer, I have another product here that I wanted to recommend to you. So I have two moisturizers that I wanted to talk about. This one I spoke to you about, which is the BELIF moisturizer. And this one is from Neutrogena. It's called the oil-free moisture, and it's for combination skin. So this one tells you it's literally for combination skin. It's an oil-free formula. So again, this is great for people who have combination skin, oily skin, or someone who has dry skin in winter and slightly oilier skin in the summer. This comes with a different version that has SPF as well, so you can give it a try. But again, this is a really great product. It doesn't leave any white cast on your face. It just blends directly into your skin. So this is another product that I wanted to talk to you about. And Gitanjali, I hope that answers your question. I hope that I've given you all the product recommendations that you need. So I'm going to answer a few more questions before I talk about the last couple of products that I have. I'm just going to try to scroll through because I haven't answered too many questions from Facebook yet. So this one is from Mona Chaudhary, and she said, can you suggest a good night cream? So I think the best night cream that I can suggest to people is the Garnier Anti-Aging Wrinkle Lift Cream. It's not marketed as a night cream, but I believe personally that there's no such thing as a night cream or a day cream. What you can do is use a slightly heavier cream at night, or a cream that has anti-aging properties at night. And in the day, you can use a lighter cream, like one of the moisturizers I suggested, one of the gel moisturizers. So you can use a slightly heavier one at night, like the Garnier one, or there's a Cetaphil moisturizer. It's just called their daily moisturizer. It's for the body and the face. So that's another one that you can try because it's very hydrating and it really gets your skin to drink in that extra moisture. So you can give either one of those a try, and I hope they work for you. So this next question is from Neha Sharma on YouTube, and she's saying how to select a vitamin C serum. So this is an interesting question because we get a lot of questions about vitamin C serums, and unfortunately, there's not that many on the market that are of an affordable price, but also a brand that everyone really trusts. So there's two vitamin C serums that I always recommend to people. One is from the Body Shop, and they have a range of a ton of different vitamin C products. So you can get a face wash, moisturizer, serum, everything from vitamin C, which will help in depigmentation. And if you have any dark spots on your face, it'll help get rid of those. Or the other brand you can try out is Saint Botanica. And they also have a bunch of different serums, one with hyaluronic acid, one with AHAs, one with vitamin C. So you can pick whichever one you want to try and which will help the skin concern that you're facing best. But with regards of how to select it, this is just something that I would tell everyone. It's something that I do, is to read reviews. So wherever you're buying it, go to that website or go to the actual brand website and just read reviews, because you're going to hear from other women like you who have the same skin type or who have the same issues that they're trying to solve, and you'll be able to see whether it worked for them or not. So the best thing you can do is to read reviews. Spend 30 minutes reading all the reviews you can and then use those to make up your mind. So I hope that helps. I'm going to move on to a few more products that I wanted to talk about. So another product that I have here is this. It is Body Shop's. It's called Body Shop Eyes Cube, EYES and it's infused with vitamin E. I'm just going to show you what it looks like. It's a great product because it comes in this just like twist up packaging like a balm. And to apply it, all you need to do is just go under your eyes. And it's great because it gives you that pressure to kind of get rid of any puffiness, but at the same time, it's getting the product on your under eyes. And it's so small, it's easy to carry around or travel with or whatever. And the vitamin E in it is amazing for getting rid of dark circles and fine lines and wrinkles. So if you see an eye product that has vitamin E in it, it's great. You should definitely pick it up. And the reason I wanted to talk about this for summer skincare is because this is very, very cooling on your under eyes. So if you're someone who wakes up with puffy eyes and kind of sweaty, oily skin in the morning, this is a great product to apply. It cools your face down, it cools your under eyes down, and it reduces all of that puffiness as well. So once the lockdown ends, you can try to get your hands on this and let me know if it works for you as well. I have one more product that I wanted to talk about, and that is sheet masks. So a lot of people think that because it's summer, you don't need to moisturize your skin. And since your skin is quite oily, it doesn't need hydration, but that's not true at all. It does need hydration. You still need to put a mask on it. So my favorites are these Face Shop sheet masks. They come in a ton of different flavors, I would say. This one is lemon. And this is really great for when you just want to pamper yourself. And maybe you feel like your skin is oily at some times of day, but other times you can feel a little bit of dryness. It's going to be really, really nice for your skin, and it's going to make sure that it's getting the hydration it needs. So you can definitely check these out. You can apply it for about 10 to 15 minutes and then take it off and pat in the extra moisture on your face. And what I actually do is, if there's any serum left in these packets from the mask, I squeeze it out and I save it in a little bottle and I apply that on my face for the next few nights as well. So I'm really getting as much as I can out of this face mask. So those were all the products that I have to talk about. I'm going to answer a few more questions and then I'll give you a few more tips about summer skincare as well. So this question is from Vishwanath V on YouTube. And they're asking, can neem powder make a pimple disappear? So neem powder is one of those dadi, nani's ingredients that everyone loves because it does so many things and it solves so many problems. Yes, you can definitely use neem powder on a pimple. It should help it reduce. But what might be easier is to just use neem oil. If you want to, you can mix the neem powder with some honey just to give it an easier consistency and apply that on your pimple, or apply neem oil, whichever one works for you. And it should get rid of the pimple in a day or two. So I hope that answers your question. I'm going to scroll through and answer a few more questions. So we have a comment from Shivangi Nagani that I want to talk about. And she said, these products are not available nowadays. And yes, I completely understand that. I know that it's difficult to buy things right now. But what I've been doing personally is kind of making a list of things that I want, skincare products or makeup products that I want to buy after this ends, when I'm able to, and kind of write it down and spend this time to do research on them and see whether they are actually right for my skin and right for me. So maybe that's what you can do as well. And then once you're able to buy them, you will have something to look forward to because you'll have this list ready and you'll be able to buy them and try out all these great products that you've done research on, so you know they should work well for your skin. And obviously you can go the DIY route. We have a few DIY skincare ingredients that I wanted to talk to you about. So when it's summertime, you should stay away from ingredients that are a little more heating, and get closer to ingredients that are more cooling on your skin. They're gonna bring moisture from the air into your skin and also just kind of calm down any redness or irritation. So I have a few of these ingredients that I just wanted to list out. Those are yogurt, Any kind of yogurt face mask will be amazing for your skin. If you mix yogurt with a little bit of honey and just apply it on for 10 to 15 minutes, you can give that a try. Next is cucumber. We all love to put cucumbers on our eyes, just 2 small slices so you're not wasting a lot of food. You can even use the ends that usually get thrown away. Or you can use cucumber juice as a toner, or you can dip a DIY sheet mask and apply it to your face soaked in that cucumber juice. We do have a video on this that we'll share with you later. And you don't need to get expensive sheet masks from outside. All you need to do is get just a tissue or a face wipe that you can wash out the product that's in it and soak it in whatever solution you want, and then put it onto your face like a sheet mask, and that should work great for you. The other few ingredients are, as we know, aloe vera. It's great as a moisturizer if you want to use a natural moisturizer, and obviously it's great for sunburns as well. So if you're someone who does have to go outside or easily gets sunburnt or even gets burnt while cooking, aloe vera is the best ingredient to apply on any of those burns or rashes, or if you get kind of prickly heat rashes because of the heat and the humidity, you can apply it onto that as well. And then finally, there's rose water and green tea. Both of these, I just like to put in a little spray bottle like this and carry around with me or keep next to my bed. And anytime I'm feeling hot or my face is feeling really oily and sweaty, I just use it to kind of spray on my face and have it cool down. So you can give all of these ingredients a try, especially right now since products are not easily available to buy. You can become a master of DIYs and give all of them a try. So I'm going to try to answer a couple more questions and then give you a few last minute tips about summer skincare. So this question is from Nymphia Razdan on Facebook, and she's asking, does retinol really work? What does it do? And which brand is the best for retinol? So yes, retinol definitely does work. For those of you who don't know what it is, retinol is, it's a skincare ingredient. It is a synthetic ingredient. And what it does is it kind of chemically exfoliates the top layer of your skin, the same way you would with a towel or an exfoliator or a scrub. But you do that physically. This does it chemically. So it dissolves all those dead skin cells and helps kind of show that fresh layer of skin that's just underneath the dead skin cells. So it gives you this appearance of brighter, younger looking skin. It reduces fine lines and wrinkles. However, it can be harsh on some people's skin. It is quite a strong product. It is a chemical after all. So if you're using a retinol product or you're interested in using one, I would recommend always doing a patch test, not on your arm, but on your neck somewhere, because it's closer to your face and you can see whether it makes you break out or makes you get a rash or irritates your skin. I personally am not able to use retinol. It makes my skin quite irritated and red. So make sure to test it out before you buy something that might be expensive. And as for brands, I believe the brand I spoke about earlier, Saint Botanica, has a retinol-based serum that you can try out. I don't know any brands off the top of my head right now. Like I said, I don't use retinol personally, so I'm not sure, but I will look them up and we will get back to you on it. And hopefully you'll find one that works for you. But until then, you can check out the Saint Botanica one. So I'll answer one more question before talking about my last minute summer skincare tips. I'm just going to try to choose a question. There are so many coming in. So we have a question from Divya Murthy, who says, how to reduce a cluster of pimples which looks red but does not have push on face and forehead. I'm not sure if I fully understand the question. So maybe you're talking about a pimple that's not open as yet. It's just kind of like a red bump. And you have a cluster of it on your face or maybe on your cheeks or your forehead. So these kinds of pimples might be cystic or hormonal. If you're saying that it's not open and you're not able to, like, if you were to squeeze it out, it's not possible, you should definitely check with a dermat about this, because it sounds like it might be hormonal. It might be because of hormones. It could be because of your diet or something that we're not able to help you with. You should definitely ask a doctor or a dermatologist, especially everyone else out there who's having a similar experience. There are some pimples and acne that are like small whiteheads and blackheads that are easily treatable. But if you have a pimple like this that might be more red and it takes longer to go away, you should definitely check with a doctor, and don't try any too many home remedies on it. Maybe try a pimple gel or something, and see if that works for you. If it doesn't, then definitely talk to a dermat. So I hope that answers your question. I'm sorry I couldn't help you out more. So finally, I want to just give you a few more tips for getting the most out of your products in the summer and like making your skin feel its best during the summer as well. So the first tip that I have for you is to refrigerate your products. So put your products in the fridge and then use them. It's going to change your whole life. This can be any product. So I put this moisturizer in the fridge. So when I use it, it's really cooling and it feels really, really nice on my skin. Same for this eye balm or eye cream that I talked about. I actually keep it in the fridge so that when I do apply it, again, it's extra cooling on my eyes and it really gets rid of that puffiness. And you can also keep sheet masks in the fridge. It's gonna give you that extra hydration and that really calming, cooling sensation when you apply it. And you can even keep your face mist in the fridge, whether it's DIY or it's store-bought, whatever it might be. It'll be, again, extra cooling if you take it out of the fridge and then apply it to your face. And if it's DIY, it's going to last a little longer if you keep it in the fridge as well. So that's one of the tips that I have. The second one is to use oil blotting wipes. Even if you're not going out, even if you're at home, oil blotting wipes are going to save your life. I have some here. They're just a little sheet of paper that has slightly like powdery coating. And all you need to do is take it and press it against the oilier areas of your face, just like this. You don't want to wipe, you want to press it in. So when you press, it's going to lift up that oil. As you can see, I'm not sure if you guys can see, but it does pick up some of that oil and sweat really well, and it leaves you with much fresher, powdery, like nice, clean looking skin. It doesn't have that oily, shiny look to it. So if you're not able to get oil blotting sheets, I have a DIY for you that's very, very simple. All you need is some toilet paper or tissue paper, whatever it might be. And this is sometimes something I do if I'm in a restaurant bathroom and I don't have oil blotting wipes on me. You just take it and you separate the two layers that it has. So I'm sure you guys know that toilet paper has 2 or 3 or 4 plies, whatever it might be. This one has 3. So I'm just separating the 3 layers, taking one out. And this is basically as good as any oil blotting sheet that you're going to buy. And I got 3 of them out of one small piece of toilet paper. So you can even just take something like this, use it in a bathroom, put it in your purse, and use it throughout the night or day or whatever. And it's going to work as well as any other oil blotting sheet. So I hope that you guys try this DIY out and it works for you. And then finally, the last tip that I wanted to talk about is not a product, but it's the most important thing, and it's to just keep drinking water. So in the summertime, your skin gets oilier and stickier and you're sweating and you're losing a lot of hydration. And I'm sure you've all heard it countless times, but you must keep drinking water. It's going to flush out toxins from your skin. It's going to keep your skin clear over time as well. And it's just going to be beneficial for your whole body, inside and out. So never forget to keep drinking water, whether it's just regular water, infused water, or nimbu pani, whatever it might be. Make sure to keep yourself hydrated. So with that, I'm going to answer a few more questions before we end with today's show. So this question, sorry, I'm trying to scroll through. We get lots of questions that come in and disappear. So this one is from Srushti Talathi on YouTube, and she said, "Is the Pixie Glow Tonic good for oily skin?" Again, this is something that we get asked about pretty often, this product. So I actually use the Pixie Glow Tonic personally every day, and it's amazing for my skin. Again, I feel like it cleans my skin, it shrinks my pores a little bit, and it prevents any breakouts. It is a little bit expensive, but it lasts a very long time, so it's worth it ultimately to use it and buy it. And what it has in it is glycolic acid, which, similar to retinol, it's gonna again chemically exfoliate the top layer of your skin, so it's gonna give you that fresh skin, like younger skin looking feeling. And again, like retinol, the only thing I can say is if you do have sensitive skin, give it a test. I have sensitive skin sometimes. Like I said, I can't use retinol, but this Pixie Glow Tonic works fine for me. It does sting slightly when you apply it, so don't be alarmed if that happens. It's normal. But I hope you give it a try, and I hope you're able to purchase it and see if it works for you. So this question is from Swati Goswami, and she said, "Can you please suggest a night serum and face cream for oily skin?" So I would suggest this BELIF moisturizer as a moisturizer, but a great dupe for this that I forgot to mention earlier is Neutrogena's Hydro Boost Gel. So it works just like this. It's very, very similar, and it's much cheaper as well. So it's a great dupe for this. If you don't want to invest in something that's a little more expensive, you can give that a try. And another option is Lakme's Aloe Aqua Gel. It's very, very lightweight, and it's infused with one of our favorite ingredients, aloe vera. So you can use that as a moisturizer as well. And then for a serum, I would suggest, if you're looking for something anti-aging, to go for L'Oreal's Revitalift Anti-Aging Serum. I think it's relatively new, and I've been hearing a lot of really, really great reviews about it. So you can give that one a try and let us know if these products work for you as well. So I'm going to answer one more question before we end with today's show. And this one is from Prema TVS on YouTube. And she's saying, "Do we need to double cleanse to remove sunscreen? If so, please recommend products for dry skin." So I think double cleansing is a choice depending on your skin type and whether it works for your skin. I prefer not to double cleanse because I feel like it dries out my skin too much unless I'm using an oil cleanser, and then I feel that makes my skin too oily. So it is up to you. You don't need to double cleanse to remove sunscreen. Just normal cleanser is fine. As long as you are using a cleanser that will definitely clean off your skin and clean off that sunscreen and product residue left on your face. But what you can try is double cleansing with an oil and then a face wash, especially if you have dry skin. So if you want to go the natural route, all you can do is just use olive oil or jojoba oil and just kind of cleanse your face with it. Go around it on a cotton pad with the oil, and it's going to get rid of those, it's going to dissolve those oily product residues. And then you can follow up with a face wash like Cetaphil's Daily Cleanser that I suggested, or even Biotique has a honey range that you can try. They have a great cleanser in that range as well. And it's going to get rid of the oily residue from the oil that you use, so your face will be extra clean. And it'll also be very hydrated and nourished at the same time. So those were all the questions that we could take today. I know we're not able to answer everyone's questions, but as you guys can see, this has been already a 40-minute long live show, and we do want to share information with you and also answer as many of your questions as we can. If you guys are interested in doing, in having us do a live show in which we only answer questions, then please let us know in the comments below. And we'll put one of those together for you. The next live show I do, I can maybe do just a question and answer session. And we hope you enjoyed today's show. I hope you enjoyed hearing about the summer skincare products that I'm recommending. And I hope you give them a try and try out some of these DIYs as well. And I hope everyone's staying safe at home. Everyone's families are safe as well. So that's it for today. And until next time, stay tuned and stay glamorous.